Tomorrow Real Madrid has a game against Celta Vigo, back at the Bernabeu. And well, today Xabi Alonso had a press conference. This is everything he said. He first said we want to see a good Real Madrid performance, a complete display where we feel good about ourselves, and where the fans can also enjoy. And we want to build on the performance against Bilbao. That's what we want, and that's what we've been working towards. We'll be back at the Bernabeu and it's a good time. Then they asked him options at right back, due to Trey and Carvajal being injured, of course. Well, he says we have to weigh out what decision we make. We have other options. Valverde always puts the team's needs before his own. He played there and played well. He's essential, but we'll see tomorrow. I remember matches when he played at a very high level, against Barca, Villarreal, and Juve. He's such a complete player that he can play in many positions. We know which position is his, but he's very generous. He has that self-respect and pride in wanting to help the team in the badge. He represents the club's values very well, and that's why he's always generous. Having him in our team is a luxury. Now, if you're enjoying the video so far, just like the video so I know. And if you want to stay updated with Real Madrid news, just follow. They also asked about Militao at fullback. He said it's an option. We have to see what we have in central defense. He played very well at right back against Senegal. Mili has that competitive spirit, athleticism, and understanding of the game to play in different positions. He reminds me a bit of Pepe when we played together. He was competitive and you knew that whenever he played, he was going to perform well. Mili can play there if needed. They asked about injuries. We are working to get them back as soon as possible. I think we'll have good news in the short term. We'll try to speed up the long-term ones as much as possible. These are phases that most teams have to deal with. We have to turn it around, get them back as soon as possible, and compete with the players we have. Bilbao's game marked the turning point. It was a good performance, very complete and well-rounded. We've had spells in other matches, like against Barca, and we want to continue that tomorrow. Keep winning matches, and in April and May, be where we need to be. Playing well brings you closer to the league title. Celta are tough opponents. They play well and they know what they're doing. We want to put in a good performance. Playing against teams in low block, there have been 3 matches where we haven't managed to win, but I also remember previous matches when we managed to win against low block. In those 3 matches, we weren't at the level we could have been, with and without the ball. We need to be consistent in our performance, regardless of whether they press us. We are going to come up against higher or slightly lower blocks. We have to make the solution second nature. It's part of the deal we're building. It doesn't always work out, and when it doesn't, we have to be able to turn it around and analyze it. Most of all, the solutions have to be sustainable and not diluted. Vinny's form, they asked? Vinny Jr.'s in great shape, both personally and professionally. He had a great game at San Mamés. It was a shame he couldn't score in Greece or Bilbao. He brings a lot of energy to the team, and it's essential for us to have him in that frame of mind. Let's hope that tomorrow he can round off all the good vibes. Sharing the dressing room with Cristiano and Mbappe. Kylian is on the path to making history with Real Madrid, just as Cristiano did, thanks to his influence on the team, the ambition he has, and the number of goals he scores. He's one of the chosen ones right now. Everyday life with him is very good. Not only does he want to do things well, but he also wants to have a positive influence on the rest of the team. He shares that ambition, which rubs off on the rest of the team, just like with Cristiano. He's in great form. We'll see what happens in these 5 matches. Cristiano or Mbappe, they asked. Cristiano is Cristiano and Kylian is Kylian. Both are exceptional. They're historic players, both at Madrid in the world of football. We are lucky to have Kylian, and we have to make the most of it. They asked about Goulet's position. He said Arda has the ability to play in different positions and exert different influences, depending on what the team needs. He's very good with his feet, knows how to organize the game, and in the decisive phase, during the final third, he can make the decisive pass or even get you into the second line. It depends on what we have around him, because he can adapt. That quality gives us flexibility in our approach. Arda is developing a lot, and we have to invest a lot in him, because he is a special and different player. We need to demand a lot from him, understand the different phases he goes through, and support him so that he continues to perform at the level he is currently doing. Joan Martinez in the squad. I think he's doing very well, like everyone else at Castilla. It's a very young group, but they are competing very well in the Primera Federación. Alvaro Arbeloa is doing a great job. All the players who come in are ready if we need them. On a day-to-day basis, they help us a lot in training, and we work very well together because information flows in both directions. That support is essential. Joan has been selected, and is ready if we need him. In the upcoming matches, there will be others who will also be selected. And lastly, they asked about versions of Xabi. He said, I'm doing well. I know that the demands of the club mean you have to have the right temperament for the good times and the not so good times. You have to know that the most important thing is to stick to the basics. You have to be demanding and self-critical without beating yourself up. In that sense, what I like is being with the players, sharing with them the feelings we had over the last few months and improving so that we can build something worthwhile. Now, with all that being said, let me know what you guys think about what Xabi Alonso said.